Today we're heading down to Cosby, Tennessee, where you can find genuine diner food with real diner prices at Janice's Diner. Welcome to Bear Facts, where we talk about fun facts of the Smoky Mountains in 10 minutes or less. Today is going to be a quick video where we look at our favorite diner of ours, Janice's, in Cosby, Tennessee. You might be familiar with Cosby, Tennessee, as it's home to one of the major gateways to the Smoky Mountain National Park, and it's also where you can find the other part of the Foothills Parkway. The Cosby campgrounds are within the borders of the Smoky Mountains and are popular for their fishing, hiking, and camping. Because they are off the beaten trail, many tourists don't think to go there, but it has great trails and is a nice place to visit. The two main routes to Cosby are by Interstate 40 or, if coming from Gatlinburg, right down 321. If you are planning on going to Cosby campgrounds or looking for the small stretch of Foothills Parkway in Cosby, 321 is going to be your best route. Janice's is right on 321, nestled in an unassuming location about 4.5 miles from the 32-321 intersection. Like many of the really good places in Cosby and Newport, they're not flashy or loud. You can easily pass them and not realize you missed out on a super meal. And businesses like Janice are not easy to come by anymore. They are genuine Southern restaurants who are deeply supportive of their community. You will often see jars at the counter for fundraisers for locals who are struggling due to a fire or medical expenses, and you're more likely to see a babysitter flyer than a coupon to replace. One of the things that makes Janice's special is that they are locally owned and operated. They have a real diner vibe, and you'll be treated like a local, attitude and all. The sign as you walk in says it all. They make it clear up front that you will have to wait to be fed just like everyone else, and things might take a little bit more time. When you come in, you will usually seat yourself. The restaurant is sectioned into two large dining areas. Depending on your mood and how busy it is, you might tend to gravitate to one or the other. During the warmer months, they have a back porch open for dining as well. At some point, a server will acknowledge you and might even take your order if you're polite and patient. These are hardworking people who have a lot on their plates, no pun intended. They will do anything they can to make your visit as enjoyable as possible, but they are often very busy, hence a sign when you're walking in. Janice is open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. They serve breakfast until 10:30. From what we've seen, breakfast is very popular, but because we tend to avoid rising early, I can't say anything about it. Lunch and dinner have been the only times we've been there. And every time we've been there, they've been busy. They are usually closed for most major holidays, so keep that in mind when planning your trip. Because they're a small business, you won't find a website, but you can definitely find them on Facebook. Their menu is diner food all the way. You'll find foods from burgers, chicken nuggets to meatloaf. Each day they have their specials posted on the wall. These specials are actually real specials, items that are only made that day, not things that you will get any day of the week and are put on the wall to promote sales. I've never felt that the portion sizes are over the top, but with the bread, sides, and main entree, you should feel that you're leaving full and satisfied. Oddly enough, one of our favorite entrees is chicken nuggets. Probably doesn't have an ounce of real chicken in it, but they sure are good. Mac and cheese is actually one of my favorite sides that they have, but they do offer okra and other vegetables as a side, though they don't have many other fresh vegetable choices. You're in the South, remember, so keep that in mind. And don't discount their tater tots. They are crispy and full of grease. Who goes on vacation to eat healthy anyway? But also, make sure you ask if they have any specials that are side dishes. Sometimes they have things that aren't on the menu. What I personally find the most unique about them are the cakes. There are so many cakes. They have an entire table dedicated to different kinds of cakes, from chocolate to German chocolate to vanilla to strawberry vanilla. The best part about them is that their prices are insanely affordable. Last time we went, it was $4 a slice. Considering many restaurants and diners charge twice that price for the same item, that's a real deal. One warning about Janice is that they are cash only. This helps to keep prices down, and if you forget to bring any, they have an ATM in the corner. So you might be wondering if they're worth the trip. The answer is going to depend on if you're looking for a genuine Southern diner experience or an imitation one, because you'll get the real deal here, whether you want it or not. The downside to going to Janice's is that they are out of the way for most attractions. But if you want to plan a half-day trip, you can by adding Cosby campgrounds to your agenda, or the Foothills Parkway, and maybe even Carver's apple orchard. Carver's is a fantastic place to visit, especially in the fall, and they have the best apple turnovers I have had yet. The best thing about Janice's is their country-style feel and simple diner foods. They may not be fancy, but you'll get an authentic experience here and might enjoy the break from the insanely popular tourist locations and their prices. Thank you for visiting us at Fairfax of the Smoky Mountains. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Get notifications of new videos by clicking the notification button as well.